Gorgeous, beautiful is the best that I could do. There is no $5 word that's good enough when it comes to you. Got on that black dress, hair down, going out on the town. Smile, girl, get your camera up. Let's make a memory now.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. It's Montez with cameras from itsmontez.com, and I've got this wonderful interview for you. If you've read the title, you know exactly what it's about. Brandon Maddox, Meredith Maddox, coming in to speak with us today. As you know, I like to give you something that's going to push you through your day. I'm going to give you this content that's going to help you out some kind of way. If you haven't followed itsmontez.com, I've got a new Facebook, and you can add yourself to the page. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. As far as this goes, I'm going to hand the floor over to Brandon and Miss Meredith and let them introduce themselves, and then we're going to get right on to the interview, talk a little bit about what they've been through, talk about that song you just heard at the beginning, and so we'll be able to get in touch and what's going on in his realms. Brandon and Meredith, thank you so much for being on today.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Yeah. This is the first time for her being on one of these interviews, so this is cool to have my wife right beside me doing this. And we're a husband-wife duo. We tour around the country and play shows for a full-time living. And for instance, we were out and about today looking for repairing some stuff that we had break out on the road. So I've got a song called Life of a Guitar Man. It kind of sums up what this morning was about, kind of making those repairs. Getting some new strings for the guitar, and she's been out running around getting some new takeaway cards. I wish you had those with you.
I can show you.
Yeah, we'll show you the new takeaway cards that we've got. She just got these today.
Boom, that's solid. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're working on trying to brand ourselves as more of a two-person kind of thing, because it's new for us. It's been me the whole time, and so now we're having Meredith and me both kind of as a branded band.
If you don't mind, go ahead and plug us. Tell us where you got those made at.
Well, I got them at Office Max, and they were very nice. But I got them there because we were out of time. Basically, we leave tomorrow for tour, and we're going to be at some bigger shows. So we wanted to make sure that we had cards to give out so that people could find us online, and we didn't have enough for this tour. So I had to run out last minute and try to get some printed, but normally we use a website that's called itsmontez.com, and that's a way better deal. So if you need anything printed, I would definitely go there first if you have time. And then Office Max they were nice, they got it done fast. I didn't even have to wait 30 minutes for it. So that was good. That was what I needed. But as far as more bang for your buck and a little bit better product, go to gotprint.com.
Now tell us a little bit what's going on. You said you all have some shows coming on, some shows coming up. Tell us about where these shows are.
Yeah, so tomorrow we will leave for Southern Illinois and Kentucky. So tomorrow night we have a show in Carbondale, Illinois at the Underground Barrel. Mm-hmm. And then on the next day, whatever day that is, it's the Illinois State Fair. And we're excited to be there. And we've got some fans that are going to help us out in the audience, give out our cards and try to sell some merch for us. So that's wonderful. And then the next day, we're going to be at Hand of Fate Brewery in Petersburg, Illinois, which is really close to Springfield. And I just found out last night that Hand of Fate won the best, the best craft beer in Illinois. They just won.
Wow.
So their beer is going to be the 200th bicentennial drink for Illinois or something like that.
That's super
so
cool.
It's kind of cool. So this little brewery has only been open a year, and they won this award. So it's pretty awesome. And then we'll get to play there. So that's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
And we got another show the next 2 nights. We got one back in Paducah. Mm-hmm. And then we go back north to Illinois. Then we didn't plan this one. This kind of just materialized. Yeah. But we got one in Southern Illinois again. So we're going to be all between Illinois and Kentucky. We're playing in that corridor this weekend.
Yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about some of the merch that some people can buy, what they could be looking forward to. I have seen Meredith's bracelets, right? Awesome.
Yeah.
But tell us some more products that they could look forward to purchasing from you all.
Yeah, we have CDs. We have 3 different albums that Reba McEntire's keyboard player and band leader produced. We got those. We have some new koozies that just came in like not too long ago. They've been doing well, but they're like
really
$5.
Awesome. Yeah, they have the new logo on them, and we have them in 4 different colors. So we have them in black, navy. There's a really nice like kind of pink color, and then there's a blue, like teal blue, robin's egg blue kind of color. And then we have some keychains. Not very many of those, so if you want one, you need to snatch them up. And then we have the bracelets that I make too from Brandon's Broken Guitar Strings. Yeah. I think that's it.
I think that pretty much.
T-shirts. We have T-shirts.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Please buy a T-shirt. Yeah. We have T-shirts that they're solid black, and they have all of our like online stuff on the back, and then they have a moon on the front that says weightless and Brandon's name. And so we have those 2 different ways. We have some that are just solid black, and then we have some that I have kind of like custom made that look more tie-dye like. So
Dope. Now tell me a little bit about working together, creating your music together, like Good Side, for instance. This song, tell me a little bit about what this is like, coming up with it. The song that we heard before the music, when it first opened up, I mean, it was a great song. And in seeing you two together, I just want to know what the relationship is working, because a lot of times they say you can't mix pleasure with business. But then somehow you all are doing quite well, right? So,
right.
So, like, can you break me down a little bit? Let me get an understanding of that.
Okay, that's a big question. I'll tackle this first on the creative end. So, when I wrote Good Side, first off, I've written about 1,200 songs, so it takes a long time before you get to where you feel really comfortable with what you're writing, and that you feel like that this song could be a winner for the market, for commercial radio. So this one in particular, I felt like it could be a very commercial song for radio when I wrote it with my friend Ryan Sorestad in Nashville. And Ryan and I had met on a trip, and we had written one song, and it turned out real good. So I wanted to get together with Ryan again and write. He came over. We threw some ideas out there. He said, I got this idea for a song called Good Side, and it's about, make sure you get my good side in the picture. And I thought, that's really commercial. It's a good idea that could be out there, and I like it. So I've been there personally where somebody said, make sure you get my good side, and we're taking a selfie, So I thought, I see people do this all the time. So I thought it was really universal. So we started working on the song. It came out good. And then I was playing it on some radio shows in Alabama acoustically in conjunction with my Dixie Chaser single. So when I was in the radio station playing Good Side, as soon as that ended, the phone started ringing, started saying, well, that song Good Side, how can we find that song? Yeah. Is it out there? Do we, can we get it? And that doesn't happen a lot, extremely often with songs that you play. It has to be something special when an acoustic version starts generating something. It's kind of one of those picture perfect kind of things where those songs don't come along every day, where everyday people can relate that much. So with that song, I thought, we got to get in the studio with this. We don't have a recorded version. So I called up my producer, Reba McEntire's keyboard player and band leader, and said, can we go into the studio with the song, and how much is it going to cost? And we don't want to hold back on it. We want to get the real good production on it. So he said, well, it's going to cost X number of dollars. I said, yeah, just quote me the full Monty. I'll pay it, whatever you want to do. Because it's about $1,000 per song when you record. So I was like, I want, full blown on the mastering, full blown on the bells and whistles. I don't have some radio person saying that it's not produced good enough sonically for them to play it. So we got it, done a couple of weeks ago, had it sent off for mastering, mixing and mastering. We fine-toothed it. There's a lot of that goes on with, how do we want to produce this song out? The song is there. Now, how do we want to take it to the next level and make it current, make it what's selling today? So we did that. We worked on that together with kind of co-producing it, me and him, sat down with that. And then I had it we had to develop a strategy for marketing. We did, are working on that as we speak. And we're going to get out to radio soon. So with your question about the husband-wife thing, she handles more of the artsy stuff with like cards, handling the materials, the cards, the string bracelets, for crafty kind of things. She also does some of the social media posts that you see. And I handle more of like creating the songs, handling the bookings, getting the shows to happen, trying to bring in the money somehow with the music.
But we like listen to stuff together. Mm-hmm. Like we make decisions together. So like when we would get the song back from the producer, we would listen to it together and we would say, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I feel like because all the decisions that we make ultimately affect both of us, it's a joint decision on mm-hmm. things.
And to take it one step further, when we do make those decisions together, we usually get along really well. I mean, just from day one, we've always gotten along well, both business and personally. So it's like that's a rare thing for anybody to find. And, I don't say that's impossible because it happened for us, but it's not easy to find somebody that you click with that good and that well. That, sometimes we'll be thinking the same exact thing in business or creative wise, where it's like, so she's thinking what I'm thinking, we're both tracking, and that's just something that God sets up and we can't even define that. Yeah. So,
But I am starting, I'm sorry, Montez, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I didn't expect to be part of the band, so that's something that is developing more and more all the time. Like the cards that you see, that's the first set of cards that have me on them because people were saying, why aren't you on the cards? Why aren't you on the cards? Because a lot of the shows, or pretty much all the shows, Brandon and I play together. So he sings and plays the guitar, and then I back him up on percussion, and I sing a little bit too. And so we're constantly like trying to add me more to the show, whether I really like it or not. That's kind of what's happening. So
yeah.
And then when we're looking down through all the stuff that you all are doing, it's just wow. I mean, like I've gone and I've been able to watch you all do your performance, and then also too working and ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see more products, you can always go back. There is a playlist that I have on the road with Brandon Maddox, and I put the videos in there. But if you watch these videos and see the things that they're doing and stuff like this, it's just really eye opening. It's just really it's amazing to watch how you all mesh so well and get out there and, as I say, move the crowd. I mean, everyone doesn't have this talent like you all have to move somebody with and being able to play the song like this. I mean, like not everybody can do that. Like your original jukebox, if you will. I wanted to. I know that you all are quite busy and they're getting ready to go back out on the road, but I wanted to ask you all. As far as this beginning of the week, today is Monday. A lot of people usually roll over on Monday. Like, I hate Mondays. For me, it's like that's my favorite day because it's the start of the week. I'm ready to go get it. For your Monday, can you give me something motivational? Can you give me something to maybe someone might be having a bad Monday? Can you give me something to uplift someone for a Monday? And then what we'll do is I'll edit this back down and I'll say Brandon Maddox way for Monday, and I'll say Meredith's way for Monday. I just want to get Monday motivation out of both of you all.
Yeah, Monday is different for us, than most people, but with Monday, there's some similarities. And I guess that would be when I wake up on Monday, it's kind of an exciting time because I know I have the whole week before a show that I can be working on some stuff, like promotion and bookings and things like that. So I know that it's going to be productive. And so I go in with the mindset that I am going to be as productive as I can be with my day. And I think we both sort of do things like that. We try to make a list. We try to be task oriented with that list and get things done. And I feel like we may have a little bit of an advantage over some because we don't work for anybody else. We work for ourselves. And with that comes both challenges and good things. So we have our own dreams We have our own dream that we're trying to accomplish every Monday morning. And when we do that, we can find the motivation because we're so passionate about it. And so I would say that, we just get up, we eat some breakfast, start our day, start listening to some music to get ourselves going and in the right frame of mind, and checking out some things with what social media has gone on from the previous day and night, see where we're at with everything. And we kind of take a temperature gauge with what we need to focus on, do, and then we just do it. We just get up and do it. So I don't know. We just work hard and we try hard. That's all we do. You want to take on Monday?
Yeah, I would just say don't let Monday be like the typical Monday. Every day ends in Y, so every day has the same amount of possibility and you can accomplish anything. So just don't get overwhelmed by what you have to do. This is what I'm telling myself right now. Don't get overwhelmed by everything that you have to do. Just make your list and cross things off, and don't be disappointed if you can't check everything off the way that you wanted to, because you know what? It'll all get there in the end. Whether you have to pace yourself out or bust it real fast in just a few minutes to try to get everything done before you have to get out the door. It'll all get done. And at the end of the day, you only answer to you. So you have to be satisfied with what you've done to reach your dream or accomplish your goals or whatever. So in the end, you answer to yourself. So you have to be proud in what you've done in that day and just think about that going into the day. And then I think you'll be okay.
And that's why I married you, for brilliant responses like that.
I love it. I love y'all's. I just love it. I love the vibe. Go ahead, tell them where your social media sites are. It will be in the description box, ladies and gentlemen. So if you don't understand it all the way, where it's at, you can always just go to the description box and you can find it below. But please tell us where your social media sites are.
Yeah, Facebook.com/Brandon Maddox Music. That's MADDOX. Brandon Maddox Music, at BMadMusic on Twitter and Instagram, and BrandonMaddoxMusic.com official website. We got Good Side up on iTunes now. I'm about to go post that and paste it below the video because it's up there now, and on Spotify and on Amazon Prime, or not Prime, Amazon On Demand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to look at any examples of my bracelets, you can go to Facebook.com/Records, and that's RECHORDZ. Yeah.
They've been really good selling items too. Those bracelets have been amazing. They just have really taken off in a big way. So get them while they're hot, because she makes them well, and people love them.
Yeah.
Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here today. I actually want to make sure that I'm closing out on this video at a good, because I wanted to play the song one more time for you all. I'm going to actually pull it up right now. Before we close, make sure you go to YouTube and then type in Brandon Maddox, and then type in Good Side, and then you will be looking on the screen for the lyric video. It's the first one that pops up. It's actually sitting at 6,700 plays. So the man's been getting plays. It's a great song. We're going to go ahead and air this for you all. And I'm not playing the whole song because I want to make sure that you all go and listen to it. And then we'll head out of here. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's Montez McCamish from itsmontez.com. We were just here with Meredith Maddox, Brandon Maddox. We're here speaking about something positive here, helping you all out. I'm going to quit talking and play the song. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy and have a good rest of your day.
Gorgeous, beautiful is the best that I could do. There is no $5 word that's good enough when it comes to you. Got on that black dress, hair down, going out on the town. Sexy smile, girl, get your camera up. Let's make a memory now. Something about this light is hitting you just right. I had to laugh when you said, make sure you get my good side.